What's up, folks? Welcome back. We're going to continue our little inadvertent vegan soap series today with BBS Soaps. That's right, baby. We going Greek. Get the Windex. Let's go. Stick around.
Lather time with lather Yeti. Lathered up, we bout to get it. Slick lather, close shaves, live from the lavatory. Yeah.
All right, folks, welcome back. We got another lather time for you. Today we are using a small artisan from Greece known as BBS Soap Shops. Anybody that's followed me on Instagram or that knows me knows I love good mom and pops. I've got a lot of love for some smaller artisans now. BBS Soap Shops, they probably have some of the best bases in the game right now. Y'all are definitely going to want to go check them out. They're available at TRC, the Razor Company, Pasteurs, and also they've got an Etsy shop as well. So make sure you check them out. We're also going to continue rolling with our little review of the Richmond shaving brush with the S2 Innovator knot in there, already preloaded. I think I tried to underload a little bit more than I did in yesterday's video, so hopefully we get that right today and we ain't here for 20 minutes. So we got that rolling. I've got the matching Match and Splash, and then we've also got my Aylsworth Apex SS that has kind of made its circuit around YouTube between Mr. Melly Mel did a review series on it, and also Brandon Shaves. Different from when they had it on their channels. I just got mine back from the jeweler. It started as electro polished, and this is about as close to mirror polish as they could get it. So pretty cool there. I think we're definitely going to need some alum on that handle though now that it's all polished. So I'm gonna get my schmutz on my face and we're gonna get started here. This whole, I just kind of wanted to try the Westman base yesterday. I want to do a video on the Hanami soap base, which is also vegan. And then when Josue and I have got kind of a cool deal going right now, we are actually kind of swapping sets because we all have way too much crap anyways, but everybody wants to try everything. So kind of cool that we're kind of swapping sets. So he really likes dirtier scents, and I could kind of go either way on that. So when when Sting popped up on the Razor Company, it is actually a Yo Intense Terre d'Hermes Yo Intense Vetiver dupe. That's like, as soon as you say Vetiver in the title, I'm like, that's probably gonna go either way with me. But he loves dirty scents. I figure it's probably up his alley, so encouraged him to grab it. So he grabbed that. I grabbed the Shinigami set because he was questionable on that, and I knew I would really probably like that. And then we literally just swapped. So when he sent me this brush, he sent me this set. So this is in the Gaia 2.1 base from BBS. So that is their vegan base. And every BBS base that I've tried, you're not gonna listen, there's gonna be no shortage of BBS videos on this channel because they have some of my favorite products, some of my favorite bases. I have not shaved as much with the Gaia as I have some of the other ones. Like the Hermes 2.0, Chronos 2.1, the Artemis base. All of those I'll talk about in some future videos probably, but so it's kind of cool. I was like, I did vegan yesterday. I really wanted to shave with Sting. Sting is vegan as well. I figured, why not? Let's make a little inadvertent little mini series about it. Now, I'm still not very creatively inclined, so we'll still try to make it some sort of a marketing deal with the series or make it fancified on the actual channel. But for right now, I'm just going to call it that in the videos. So the next video you'll see will be Hanami Soaps. Classic shave, wonderful small artisan out of Spain. So that should be the next video that you see, and we're just going to make a little mini series out of it. Maybe I'll do like a Katie's Bubbles, or actually I recently found out that Herc, I believe, is also vegan too. So Herc Soap Company, which I love their base, believe that they are also vegan as well. So I might, I had a couple pickups from them that I've got to actually try out aside from just sniffing. So maybe we'll try Herc out too. So anyway, so on the subject of this Gaia base though, this Sting scent is incredible. It is like I could see where it would be in the Terre d'Hermès family. It's definitely got like a vetiver note to it that grounds it and makes it really earthy. But there is a ton of citrus and brightness from it too that really lifts it up. It's a very unique. It's weird because I haven't seen many like sort of vetiver centric scents. That I would consider like uplifting, but there's definitely some sort of invigoration to this one going on right now. Oh, it smells so good. So I've got the notes are, top notes are bergamot, lemon, and grapefruit. The middle notes are geranium, Sichuan pepper, and the base notes are vetiver, olibanum, patchouli, and amberwood. Like I said, those citrus notes, that grapefruit, that bergamot, that lemon, God, they just brighten this thing right up. But then that vetiver is just kind of sitting there, and there is like a spicy kind of caliber to it, spicy quality to it, that is just kind of sitting there. Oh man, this is a great scent. And those that are familiar with Saponificio Veracino, I believe this is the same dupe that Desert Vetiver is. So if you really like Desert Vetiver, you're gonna like this one. I'm not getting as much scritch today as I did in the last shave with this knot. So, but I know Josue loves this knot. I've had a couple other people that say that they really love this S2 Innovator. So, like I said, I'm gonna put it through its paces. I was the same way with the High Mountain White. A couple people kept telling me how good the High Mountain White was from Sawdust Creation Studios. So I actually, again, Josue, same deal. He let me borrow his. And I really just wasn't used to how that knot lathers. It's more of a painting in water and then just no pressure spraying, versus I'm used to 2-band badgers, which have a little bit more backbone and they like to be fully splayed. So it took a little bit of refinement and practice. After I sent Josue's back, I actually ordered my own. It's a 26 millimeter four-goer back from Bowtie. and started practicing with it and putting less splaying on it and doing what I call dome pressure splaying, which is basically, without getting into a lather demonstration, if you just picture a balloon, this is the top part of the balloon. Dome pressure is putting just enough to flatten it, and then that still allows those bristles to do their job and have the appropriate amount of flow through and everything. Which sounds like it's getting into the weeds and probably overthinking it. But the thing that y'all will gather about me, I actually experiment a ton. I try things out. I test the hell out of everything. So I actually found that my lathers got way better when I started doing that. I mean, look at that. Creamy, dreamy, dials in. Look at this vegan base. I can already feel there's like a ton of glide on my face because this knot is just coasting. Boy, this scent is amazing. Super bright. It's got just enough dirtiness to keep it grounded to where it's not like a citrus bomb, but it's incredible. I'll tell you what, this Gaia base probably dialed in super quick. Well, anything compared to last night, right? That debacle with the Halo base, which was incredible, was all user. I mean, I think we're pretty much there. Yeah, this knot definitely feels more comfortable today. So maybe it's because I had to sit there for an hour yesterday and splayed on my face that I could just feel that scritch, but boy, this is why I also have realized that I can't rush judgment. That High Mountain White, when I borrowed it, Josue kept talking it up. I just didn't have the greatest experience with it. So I literally, I think I shaded with it once. I might have lathered with it twice. And I wanted to get it back to him since it's one of his favorite brushes. And then I quickly realized, you know what? I was a little rash on first impressions. I need to give stuff a chance, test it out, try a couple different soaps, methods. Oh man, I mean, I don't know. Y'all, it don't get much better than this. To the sheen. All right, last one. Look at those. My wife calls them Hershey Kisses. Hershey Kisses, baby. All right, I think we're good. So we're going back to an oldie but a goodie in this Apex SS. This is actually the razor. I had a couple other like decent razors like Game Changer. Double Bloops. Game Changer, the couple vintages. And the Blackbird, when I got this, I mean, look at that beautiful freaking leather. Look at that. There ain't nothing dry about that. Super slick. So I have my Blackbird titanium, and I was still kind of struggling with it. And my boy Stacks Reviews on Instagram kept raving about this Apex SS. So one of them popped up on BST and I got a great deal on it. And started shaving with it. Well, I got horrible shaves with it to begin with. Because the Apex is a very heavy razor. So it will let you know really quickly if your technique is off. So it was my first razor that kind of allowed me to experience like some real growth with my technique. And experience some really great shaves with some really bad shaves. God, this is super slick. So this is kind of my baby. I almost gave it away as a Christmas present when the Apex TI dropped. Bloops. Bloops for days on this channel. And decided, you know what? Little sentimental. I don't want to get rid of it. Wet my face. Little sentimental, I don't want to get rid of it. So I decided not to. And I'm actually really happy I did. I mean, that person still got a razor, don't worry about it. They just got something else. So I'm really glad that I did. Still just. All right, here we go. Number 2. I mean, look at that. Listen, I'm guilty of the stigma. When I see vegan, I'm like, I don't gravitate towards vegan. But if anything, this little mini series here will show not only to you guys or people watching or people that are curious about vegan soaps, people that may have never used them, but also to show me there ain't nothing wrong with vegan. There ain't nothing wrong with, you don't get a performance drop off from going vegan. Just because I don't eat vegan, I eat everything with a face. Doesn't mean, and I hope that doesn't offend anybody out there, probably will. But I eat everything with a face. I don't really care if it doesn't have a face when I shave with it. I care way more about, God, I got that one on the sink, on the faucet handle. I care way more about how my skin feels. And the soap performance. And I will say that like the vegan shave soaps definitely have a great, because you have to use so many butters in them, they have a great variety of skin foods in them. I'll tell you what, sorry about that, folks. I got a phone call I had to take. The polish job on this razor actually allows it to glide a little bit better. And I have got a Tatra, fresh Tatra blade in there. When I get a new blade that kind of feels really good for one shave, then I'm like, okay, let me see how consistent it is in all of my other razors. And then if I get high marks across all razors, I stick with it. I don't like finding new blades because I thought I finalized them all, but you know. Like the Aylsworth blades that just came out, unfortunately, I was really excited about those. Unfortunately for me, to me, the blade is the most your mileage may vary. Everybody loved those blades. Everybody was raving about them. For me, they were very tuggy in majority of my razors. They worked really, really well in like 2 of my razors. All the other ones, they just did not. And that's no knock against Aylsworth because Caleb makes some incredible razors, some incredible products. I have no doubt that they're amazing blades for some people. For me, they just didn't work. But again, that's the beauty of this hobby. It's so personal, such a unique experience, shave to shave, person to person, skin type, beard type, all of that kind of good stuff. So we're kind of in that evaluation phase for these Tatra blades right now as well. All right, money pass, y'all. You know, we like to wake it up a little bit on that money pass. I mean, look at how I kind of underload. I mean, I still probably did a 35 second load. But we don't want a replay of what happened in the last shave. But look at how much lather. I mean, there is still a ton in the brush too. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, Georgie. It's gorgeous. I just go into character sometimes. My wife calls it my inner theater kid. I just call it schizophrenia, I guess. I don't know. God. Just that clamping on this freaking razor that's just... Beautiful soap base. Beautiful. Useful shot, laddie. Useful ladder. See? I told you. God, you can just hear that feedback just going wild. God, there's so much residual on this. I am definitely loving that. First, use on those Tatra blades has been great. Working really well on this apex, I'm gonna tell you what. Sorry, let me get my droops. Poops. Droops and bloops. It's like that Noble Auto release, Tunes and Spoons, droops and bloops. There we go, baby. Such a great razor. This is such a great razor. So glad Stax talked me into this. Still one of my faves. Boom. All right. That's all she wrote, baby. All right, guys. I'm gonna do my lather mittens real quick. I'm gonna catch y'all in just a second. All right, guys, we're back. Got the lather mittens on my face. They've been soaking. I've been cleaning everything up here, and just gonna do a quick recap. Yeah, that Gaia base, man, that lathered up beautifully. Freaking fantastic. Super slick, uber glide, creamy, dense, delicious. That Richmond shaving brush with that S2 Innovator knot definitely went up in my books. That whipped up a lather real nicely. It made that stuff dial in real quick. So we're gonna keep rolling with that too. Let me rinse this off real quick, and then I'm gonna get back with some, I'm gonna do the splash for y'all too. All right. So the beauty with BBS Soap Shops is in the splash too. Like the scents are incredible. They're all really great dupes for the most part. He's got his originals are fantastic. When he drops an original, you need to just grab it. But he's got alcohol in this and witch hazel. There's a ton of great skin food ingredients in this too. Let's get the splash on. I'm excited for the splash because this was an incredible scent. Josue might not be getting this set back. Sorry to break that to you over YouTube, but man, what a great shave by that Apex, which I forgot to mention is with the plus plate as well. Oh man, that the vetiver and that Szechuan pepper come out harder in the splash. And that amberwood, there's way more spicy woodiness in the splash right now. God, what a great shave. Well, thanks y'all. Thanks for stopping by again. Another lather time with your boy, Lathered Yeti. Sting, BBS Soap Shops, incredible. Go check it out. Available at the Razor Company. Try it out. You will not be disappointed. So thanks again. Appreciate y'all for taking the time to watch. All right. Y'all have a great day. We'll see y'all on the next one.